you know, and we've been winning together, you know. Well, he had a chance to actually look deep inside of him. He'd been doing it since he was so little, you know.
Yeah.
And hiccups come, but that teach you how to be a man, you know. It taught us a lot of things about each one of ourselves, you know. So me,
because you know, he worked with other coaches, so you know. Yeah. But I do know how the fight will be different. The rematch
with a different strategy.
Yeah, I can't speak on it, but yeah, it's definitely going to be different. Way different.
See, you're smiling and you're excited about it, and you can tell that that's like a coaching thing. You know that a lot of the fans, they tend to.
I mean, Roach should have won the first one. He got robbed because that should have been a knockdown, and the commission messed that up. But in the rematch, I like Tank in a good fight.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis might be heading into the most uncertain phase of his career. His rematch with Lamont Roach is looming, but the buildup has been anything but smooth. From rumors of Tank pulling out to the surprising decision by longtime trainer Calvin Ford to step back, fans are left wondering, is Tank still all in?
The rematch with Roach versus Gervonta can actually be more exciting than the first one. In my opinion, I've said this many times, the actual fight itself wasn't that crazy. The crazy thing is what you've never seen before, the knee. But as far as a boxing match, it was, if you look at the copy box, they didn't throw a lot of punches. It wasn't like, it wasn't really a great fight. But as far as the fight itself, the second one can't, because I think Tank is coming for blood. He's not going to pull his punches at all. I don't think he really did the first time, but I'm not sure how well he...
Rematch, Tank.
Like a champ, like I'm supposed to. I've been in the gym, I've been ready. Time to ramp it up, kick it in gear, and get right to work.
I'm asking you a quick question about the fight, the first fight with Tank. What did you see in that fight that can help you propel into the next fight?
I saw all I needed to see in that first fight, trust me. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. Obviously, I didn't do enough to win, so I'm gonna make sure we do. Since the word has been floating around, the rematch is happening for sure. Just keep an eye out for August. There's a date floating around that might very well be that date. I can assure you guys that it's coming this summer for sure.
My man, you just made my day saying that, man. And I'm telling you, I beg to differ with regard to what took place. So let me just say you're the champ.
Ford recently clarified his absence, saying this isn't about friction, it's evolution. He believes Tank no longer needs micromanaging and that the current team is capable of leading camp.
The day that Tank Davis said Yaka had a crown, he don't want it. That scared me a little bit. I'm a big Tank fan. You know what I'm saying? That scared me a little bit. We got the fire in his stomach after what happened, but I'm going Tank. I believe he the best at it. I wonder if he's still hungry though. You know what I'm saying?
Call a heavy-handed fighter, but Jason, if you watch this fight, you'll see a guy that's very slick, who's very confident, and this is the dynamic I think all of us did not take enough account into. Tank is from the DC, Baltimore area, as is Lamont Roach. They have sparred together. They've had amateur bouts together. And when I spoke to Lamont, when there were rumors about this bout, he told me flat out, he goes, Steve, I know that
it's your time to go out there and just go ahead and do what you got to do with Lamont. Go do what you got to do. Man, knock him out, man. Go in there and be aggressive, man. Man, quit with your... I get you trying to read opponents, man, but, man, give it your all and just go crazy, man. Just go crazy. Switch up the game plan on that one because he know what you're trying to do. Switch it up. So, as far as retirement, Tank has already proved.
Meanwhile, Lamont Roach isn't buying it. He believes Davis is stalling, ducking the rematch, and losing focus. Roach has been vocal. He wants closure, and the win he feels was stolen the first time around.
Matches that you fought? 0. What do you have to do to create enough separation where this don't happen again?
It's a good question. It's going to be based on my training camp. I have to push myself a little harder. If that didn't give me the win, and I have room. I definitely have room. I'm not going to lie, I have room.
You believe you fought the best Gervonta, or do you think he got some more gears?
100% for a fact. I think he might have some.
Think one coming up with
I
Tank
hope he
and
don't
Roach.
fight Lamont, actually. Like, I hope he don't get in the ring with him again. Because at the end of the day, if he lose, it's just going to look bad on the fight with me. So it's going to look like somebody else already did it. I want to
You want Tank to knock you out, yo. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I heard him say it before. I heard him say, like, yo, I want to fight Tank, and that's nice, but why do you want Tank to knock you out so bad? Like,
look. That sound good. That sound real good, but she's too little.
Like a champ, like I'm supposed to. I've been in the gym. I've been ready. Time to ramp it up, kick it in gear, and get right to work.
I'm gonna ask you a quick question about the fight. The first fight with Tank. What did you see in that fight that can help you propel into the next fight?
I saw all I needed to see in that first fight. Trust me. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. Obviously, I didn't do enough to win, so I'm gonna make sure we do.
There's also a major distraction looming, a potential mega fight with Jake Paul. Eddie Hearn claims it could happen as soon as November. While the payday would be massive, many see this as Tank prioritizing business over boxing legacy.
Do you think he wins that rematch with Lamont Roach?
I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. It's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know.
Does a lot of it hinge on Gervonta and like which version he shows up with? And no disrespect to Roach, but you know what I mean.
No, that is disrespect for the Roach, and like y'all fight fans gotta realize that.
Hardest punch I ever faced. No. And I ain't shitting on him or nothing like that. He can punch. But Jonathan Oquendo, he's from Puerto Rico. Bro, he got bricks in his hands, bro. I lie to you not. He punch hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Is trying to let the world know he's gonna be a completely different fighter. And as you see here, he's posting his black Nike boots. Now, technically, we usually say when you have Nike Air Force Ones, the black ones, that means some sort of bad energy. You gonna bring it. It's a thugging thing. And he's showing the Nike boots and saying it's time. He's going underground, and Lamont Roach got.
Fighters like Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis have weighed in, suggesting Tank may already have one foot out the door. But others, like Roy Jones Jr., believe this rematch could bring out the best in Davis.
I feel like the relationship that they got or they had, as far as coming up together and kind of knowing the same people, working with the same people, it kind of was more of the fight was more of like I feel like so Roach came out and fought his best fight that he could possibly fight, right? Against Tank. He came out with his A game, boom. And I feel like Tank came in that fight not underestimating Roach.
Way out. You push back on Lamont Roach, he's trying to get in your face. And that sort of even the stake, that was, if you watch the fight, that evened up the whole thing. Because now Lamont said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I can't match him for speed. I can't match him for power. Let me hold my ground. Let me see what happens if I step to him while I keep fundamentally tight so that I don't give him the openings for his big power. And let me see how he reacts. Well, we saw how he reacts. Maybe he already knew how we'd react because they have a history. Like you said, we didn't know how he'd react. We got exposed for us. He took it.
Saying that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we take it?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Let's say that.
One thing is clear. This fight isn't just about skill. It's about mindset. If Tank doesn't show up locked in, Roach could walk away with the biggest win of his career.
In front of the packed house, it's a fight everybody wants to see.
Do you think that Lamont can build on what he did rounds 8, round 9, round 10, and so on and so forth?
They ain't seen Lamont told y'all the press time he got a big bag. Y'all ain't seen half of that shit he got.
Okay. If you don't get the Gervonta Davis rematch, Shakur Stevenson has said that him and Lamont talk, and
Tank can pull out the victory.
Do you think Tank has more to prove because of what everybody was saying about him, that he did take a knee, that it should have been counted as a knockdown, he should have lost that fight? Do you think Tank has more to prove?
No, I don't think it got what to prove. What he proving? He ain't lose.
Good.
Yeah, he ain't lose.
Anything else you got to say to the fans?
Nah.
All right, man. Thank you, Darrell.
Mentally, if I don't knock him out or if I don't beat the shit out of him, they not gonna give it to me. Tank know I can't go another 12 again. Cause they gonna really say I have been exposed. That's one of the famous words. He's exposed. He exposed them. You know what I mean? That's the shit everybody say now. So Tank not trying to hear that neither. So Tank gonna be looking really going there seek and destroy. But Lamont gonna be on the same shit.
Will Davis silence the critics, or is this the beginning of the end? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fight breakdowns and updates.